Here are the top 10 coaching staffs in college football. At number 10, I've got Tennessee. Obviously, Josh Heupel as the head man has done a great job at turning this team around, but he's had some great help like defensive coordinator Tim Banks that has evolved into one of the best defensive coordinators in college football. At number 9, I've got Georgia, who still has an elite coaching staff, but they've definitely taken some big hits recently because other teams look to poach not just the coordinators off the staff, but key position coaches as well. So Georgia has to get through that, but they're still one of the best staffs in college football. At number 8, I've got Missouri. Some wonder how the Tigers had such a good record last season, even after losing their defensive coordinator, and it's because they have one of the deepest staffs, and most underrated staffs at that, in college football. At number 7, I've got Notre Dame. The move to get Mike Denbrock as their new OC was a big move for them, and losing Al Golden this offseason hurts a little bit, but still a very sound, well-put-together staff by Marcus Freeman. At number 6, I've got Arizona State. The Sun Devils coaching staff that turned them from a 3-win team to Big 12 champions over the last couple of seasons is still intact. You got Marcus Arroyo at offensive coordinator. At defensive coordinator, you got Brian Ward. You've got Kenny Dillingham. It's a deep staff. It's a really good staff. And I don't imagine it'll stay together much longer because teams are going to come swooping in to poach some of these guys. At number 5, I've got Oregon. Dan Lanning has just done an excellent job of building a coaching staff that can not only sustain itself, but sustain itself when some of their best guys are poached off the staff. At number 4, I've got Texas. Steve Sarkisian learned exactly what it takes to build an elite coaching staff when he was at Alabama under Nick Saban, and he's doing precisely that with the Longhorns. At number 3, I've got the Clemson Tigers. They made a big move to hire Tom Allen as their defensive coordinator this offseason. They've got Garrett Riley, who's been a fantastic offensive coordinator, and Dabo Swinney, head coach. It's a really good staff overall. At number 2, I've got Penn State. The ultra-aggressive move to hire Jim Knowles as their defensive coordinator puts them very high in this list because they also have Andy Kotelnicki, who's one of the most desired offensive minds in the game. And then with James Franklin at head coach, a guy that's turned around teams before, it's just an overall really sound, really excellent coaching staff. At number 1, I've got the Alabama Crimson Tide. Bringing Ryan Grubb back to be their offensive coordinator this year, I think absolutely seals the deal on this one. I think they have the best coaching staff all around, and I think there's the most guys on their staff that could be head coaches elsewhere than any other staff in college football.